How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Nocturnal Labs. So today we decided to do a little bit of stainless steel TIG welding. It's something I've always wanted to do. I just like how the colors and working with stainless steel. But let me tell y'all, it is not as easy as it looks on YouTube. But we did figure out a few things. I guess we're gonna have to invest in the Furick Cups because I'm not having enough coverage, argon coverage. And I believe that's one of the problems I'm having, where my welds aren't looking nice. They look burnt. And seen tons of videos on YouTube before I even decided to do stainless steel TIG welding. And it just looks so awesome that we decided to give it a shot. Here I'm doing a little bit of fusion welding because I thought, maybe I was putting too much rod and maybe that's why it was coming out burnt. But that wasn't the case. The fusion welding still looked the same as it was looking with the rod. So after we adjusted the machine a couple times and tried different settings and whatnot, it was still looking the same. I mean, I still did finish the little triangle project because, I don't have the Furick Cups on hand. So I didn't want to just stop. I do have more little stainless steel projects that we will be working with. But this is, one of those types where you got to practice because the longer you leave the torch on there, the hotter it gets. If your settings are wrong, they're too low, it's gonna get hot. If it's too hot and you don't move quick enough, it's gonna burn. So it's just a lot of getting used to and finding that rhythm that works for you. So I have done aluminum TIG welding. I'm not no professional. Everything has been learned here on my own and watching YouTube videos, which have helped tremendously. But once you can only see so many videos and then give it a shot, and that's when you realize, okay, so I gotta practice, because it looks so easy on a video when somebody has been doing it for 10-15 years is showing you. But when you got somebody like me that hasn't been welding for a while, and I'm self-taught, it's a little bit different. Don't get me wrong, it will hold. It's not gonna come apart, but I want that look. I want it to look nice. I want those colors, those purples, those gold, that's what I wanted in there, a nice shiny silvery color. But it gets a lot of, it's gonna take some time and some money spent on the right equipment, because you guys can see on the TIG torch, consumables I'm using are the ones that came with the Eastwood TIG 200, and they do well on steel. It does well on aluminum, but when it comes to stainless steel, you need more of that gas coverage, which I'm not being able to get with that cup. But like I said, it will hold. It's not gonna come apart. It just doesn't look nice, and I want it to look nice. That's the main reason I wanted to start TIG welding stainless steel, because it's like an art. It looks beautiful to me. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I like seeing things that look nice. Alrighty, y'all. There, I'll show you guys the rest of the video there. You do get frustrated every now and then, but you got to keep going. If you get frustrated and quit, you'll never get to where you want to get. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching.